So this is absolutely mind-blowing, and I wanted to take a few moments just to share this. So many of you have heard of AI and ChatGPT, of course, but they just released something called advanced voice mode. When you go onto ChatGPT on the app on your phone, there's a little headphone icon on the bottom right-hand corner, and sometimes it doesn't work, but when it does, you can have a full back and forth conversation with ChatGPT as if it's a real person. But this unlocks a whole new world of possibilities in how you might use AI. So I did this, and this was pretty fun. Hi, ChatGPT, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. How can I help today?
Are you familiar with the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill?
Yes, I'm familiar with Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill.
In Napoleon Hill's book, he talks about a mental model for meditation where you visualize an advisory board of your heroes sitting around a table. I want to create an advisory board of my heroes that I can actually talk to. Can you help me with that?
Absolutely. I can help you create your own advisory board of heroes, just like Napoleon Hill's model. We can pick influential figures from any time period or even fictional characters, whoever inspires you most. I'll make sure you can have dynamic conversations with each one, as if they were sitting right at your table. Who would you like to start with as your first advisor? And what qualities or expertise are you looking to bring to the board?
All right, so these are the people that I want sitting around the table. I'd like to have Steve Jobs. I would like to have, who is the person that Napoleon Hill speaks about as one of his mentors? I want him at the table also. I'd like the author of The Alchemist to be at the table for us. I want Thomas Edison there and Simon Sinek. Can we do that?
Yes, we can absolutely do that. So, your advisory board will include Steve Jobs, Andrew Carnegie, who Napoleon Hill often cited as a key influence, Paulo Coelho, Thomas Edison, and Simon Sinek. These are fantastic choices, each bringing a unique perspective to the table. How would you like to start the conversation with them? Is there a specific challenge or question you'd like to address first with your board?
So what I'd like to do is I don't want to hear from everybody at the table. I want you to give me the most compelling answer first, and then we can go from there. Can you do that for me?
Got it. I'll pull the most compelling response from the advisory board when you ask a question. What's your first question or challenge you'd like to bring to the board?
Okay, so now what I'd like to do is ask you just a very simple question about personal brand. So I am building my own personal brand as a Vistage chair, and I currently have a brand statement. My brand statement is to empower accomplished CEOs and business leaders to achieve their boldest goals. What does everybody think about that?
Let me bring that to your advisory board and give you the most compelling response. After some reflection, Simon Sinek speaks up. He says, your brand statement has a solid foundation, but think about this. Empowering someone to achieve their boldest goals is powerful, yet it's the why behind it that makes the real difference. Why do you care about helping CEOs and business leaders accomplish these goals? When you bring the why into your brand, it attracts people who believe what you believe. And that connection goes deeper than just achieving success. Refine your brand statement to include your purpose or belief, and it will resonate even more powerfully with those you serve. How does that land with you? Would you like to dig deeper into Simon's feedback or hear from someone else?
Simon, I really appreciate your book Starts with Why and love your messaging. My why statement is to help as many people as possible so that my life has lasting impact. It's deeply personal to me. It's not the brand that I would put on a brochure, but it's what drives me to do the hard work that I have to do when I have to do it. Do you think my personal brand statement, as I previously stated, reflects this intention?
Simon listens carefully and responds, that's a powerful and deeply personal why. It's what will push you through the tough moments and help you connect with the right people. Your brand statement, as it stands, reflects the outcome, helping CEOs achieve bold goals. But it doesn't yet reflect the heart of what drives you.
Mhm.
If you can weave in even a subtle reference to the lasting impact you want to make, your statement could align more fully with your why. You don't need to be overly explicit about it on a brochure, but a slight shift can bridge the gap between the work you do and the deeper purpose behind it. Consider adding language that hints at transformation, legacy, or enduring success, and that'll tie it all together. Does this feedback resonate with what you're aiming for? Would you like to revise your statement together or get input from another member of the board?
So I really like this, Simon. Thank you for your feedback. What I now want to do is get from the board if they can use what Simon Sinek just suggested and help me create a personal brand statement that honors that and my initial intention.
Paulo Coelho steps forward with a thoughtful expression and speaks. Your desire for lasting impact is much like the pursuit of a personal legend. As I wrote in The Alchemist, the journey is just as important as the goal. What if your brand statement reflected not only the empowerment of CEOs, but also the enduring transformation they experience? Something like empowering CEOs and business leaders to achieve their boldest goals and create lasting impact in their lives and businesses. This hints at both the results and the deeper change you want to instill, aligning with your purpose. How does that sound to you? Would you like to tweak it further or get feedback from another board member?
I love this. I'm curious if anybody else thinks that this is the right personal brand statement or if there's something else that I should be thinking about.
Steve Jobs leans forward, always direct, and says, "It's close, but there's something missing. You're thinking too small." You're not just empowering CEOs to achieve bold goals or create lasting impact. You're helping them push boundaries, redefine what's possible, and fundamentally change their trajectory. When people work with you, their entire approach to leadership shifts. Would you like to combine this with Paulo's input or explore it further with the rest of the board?
Combine that with Paulo's input, please.
It's a combined version, integrating both Paulo's and Steve's perspectives, empowering visionary CEOs and business leaders to redefine what's possible, achieve their boldest goals, and create lasting transformative impact in their lives and businesses. This version captures the transformative journey, the boldness of the goals, and the lasting impact, while also embracing Steve's challenge to aim bigger and push boundaries. How does this feel to you? Would you like to refine it further?
It feels really good and close, but it also feels way too wordy. Can you simplify it without losing the heart and intention of it?
This is a more concise version that keeps the essence while trimming the excess. Empowering visionary CEOs to redefine what's possible and create lasting transformative impact. This keeps the focus on bold, visionary leadership and the lasting change you aim to inspire, while staying punchy and clear. How does that feel now?
Feels pretty good. Can you save that? And I want to reference it with my personal brand statement final so that I can ask you for it later.
Got it. Your final personal brand statement is saved and ready for you to reference anytime. Let me know when you'd like to use it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mic drop. Unbelievable where we are now.